you like the training today?
It was awesome. It was exactly what I expected.
How'd you like the training today?
Hey, it was fantastic. I recommend it to everybody. And if you're not plugged in, get plugged in.
Hey, what'd you think of the training today?
Great training.
You learn a lot?
Yeah.
I learned a lot today. I'm not going to give up.
What'd you think of the training?
I thought it was great.
Best training ever.
How'd you like the training today? What'd you think of the training today?
Awesome.
What'd you think of the training?
Outstanding.
All right, looks like we're ready to get started. Hey, first off, my name is Mike Healy. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to jump on this presentation. Whether you're watching it on Facebook, YouTube Live, Zoom, whatever it might be, thank you. I appreciate it. And I am going to totally make it worth your while, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some strategies that I've used over the last 11 years to generate unlimited amount of leads for my businesses. Okay, regardless of what it was. I do have this one primarily geared towards network marketing, but you can apply it to any other business. And I've seen people use these techniques that they've learned from me and these strategies from network, they've been using it for network marketing, have launched other businesses because of it. So I want you to keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a PowerPoint and we're going to jump right into this because I talk fast. I'm sure you can listen fast, and I'm going to show you everything we have. So let me go solo. I'm going to go solo on this one, and boom, we should be good. Let me blow it up. I'm going to look over to my screen. So the title I have of this is how to generate unlimited leads for your network marketing business. All right. So what we're going to cover is very simply this. I'm going to make a bold promise to you. I am going to show you exactly what you need to do to generate at least 5 to 10 quality leads per day. Okay, because if you think about it, how fast do you think you could earn money in your business if you had 5 to 10 interested people per day wanting what you had to talk about? Okay, the difference is I've learned and I've taught people how to only be talking to the right people about the right thing at the right time. And that takes a lot of the headache out of building a business like this. Okay, but here's the cool part. Okay, what if you could talk to people what if you could enroll people that you hadn't even talked to, okay, before you even talk to them? Because if I can show you this, it's gonna rock your world. Okay, so this phrase, obviously, this is from the Bible. I don't know if it's from the Bible, but give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish, feed him for a lifetime. I actually don't think that's in the Bible, but anyhow, whoever tells the story the most wins. This is what we always have been taught in network marketing, and it's totally true, because it's just a numbers game. You see, if you had 5 leads per day, 5 days a week, 25 leads a week coming in. Okay, so that's pretty decent. Anybody could work that. Couple minutes a day. 25 leads per week times 4 weeks equals 100 leads. And if you closed just 5% of that 100, that'd be 5 new reps. Cool part is, what if this was all automated? Okay, that's kind of I don't know if that was a song I was about to sing, but if you think about this, automating this process is the key. Okay, because we want to create freedom. That's what network marketing is supposed to be about. Now, the big problem is most people have businesses that nobody knows about, and they've typically burned out their warm markets from other things they've been in. You're usually against a race against time, and I don't mean just the timing of a company. I mean everything else that's out there. People have short attention spans, and you've got to move quickly. Most likely, though, you are still being taught 70s training and lead generation techniques. But I'll throw this out at you. It is no longer a blockbuster world. It is a Netflix world. So you better learn some of these things. And the other problem most people have, or a lot of people have, is they're intimidated by the big bad internet, which you don't have to be, because I'm going to show you exactly that. The solution is how to get your business noticed quickly. More importantly, how to get people to come to you. I'm going to show you that in a second. How to compress time. That's what I like too. I can get done in 6 days what most people would take 6 months to do. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. How to use 21st century strategies, getting rid of the fear of marketing, and totally how to go pro. Okay, so here's the cool part. Okay, is it worth it, and can I do it? Well, you see that guy right there, looks kind of a loser, like a loser. That was actually me many years ago. Okay, I was in the bar business. Pretty much that was my MO, just drinking every single night to practically oblivion. But network marketing actually did get me kind of a steady stream of income, And I met my awesome wife, Stacy, and 25 years later, here we are. We've actually taken all kinds of amazing trips because of network marketing, paid for, been on the cover of magazines, paid cash for cars. One of my favorite was the top left picture there of my Hummer. I got to pay for cash for that. And I've spoken in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people over my years, and it's been amazing. And I love it. The other cool part is because I've learned some of these strategies, I'm typically the #1 recruiter in most companies. And I've won quite a few of the contests. Okay. And recently this was another one I just got. Now, the reason I've done networking for all these years and learned these skills is my main goal, my #1 why was my family. I wanted to spend time with them. I wanted to raise my kids and see them. And I didn't miss anything. I got to see all their games, all their events, everything from the time they were little. And I've been doing networking now full time for about 23 years, which is pretty incredible. I am now the shortest guy in the house, but I can walk with enough confidence that it doesn't bother me. All right. So here's the thing. Do you want to stay an amateur and have a hobby, or would you like to make it professional? Because the difference between an amateur is typically somebody doesn't get paid, professionals get paid. One of the big things, though, is you're going to have to learn this. If you're not using data to drive your decisions and pay traffic to grow your business, you're dead, or at least you're way behind. Okay. Data allows you to see numbers that will tell you what's working and what's not. So here's the thing. What I'm showing you right now is the ultimate strategy. That little image just next to my big head is traffic, which is through the advertising platforms, a funnel process, and leading them to an opportunity / network marketing. Okay. I have courses that I'm going to show you how this works here. Is I have trainings, which is what I'm going to go through right now, on how I do Facebook, Google, and YouTube. Then I have the funnel in the middle. And then obviously I've done network marketing very successfully for all these years, 7-figure earner, that kind of thing. Okay. Now, I also think that if you understand that you can have an unlimited amount of people to talk to at any given moment, it takes the fear of your success down to a low amount. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to go. We're going to go through all these. So I've been doing networking over about 24 years now. I've made multiple 7 figures over the years. And I've been doing internet marketing now and learning this stuff because I knew that the internet wasn't going to go away. And I mean, I'm old enough. I'm 53 years old right now. But I've been doing network marketing so long that we used to use paper flip charts in home meetings and hotel meetings. Okay. I've run over 1,000 campaigns. And the old school way of doing this is everybody's seen the circles draw out. And you hope to get 3 good ones. And now obviously everybody would love to see 3 who got 3 who got 3. But it typically doesn't work that way. And a lot of times you may put 4 or 5 people in and you just don't know which ones are going to do it. And a lot of people just don't have the patience to watch these people develop. I'm raising my hand right now as one of those people that don't have the patience to let these people develop. So what I figured out how to do is this, and I'm going to show you this, is I learned how to recruit Google, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as my primary top reps. Think about the paradigm shift I just gave you. They're my top reps because they can find the people I'm looking for, because network marketing has always been about getting someone in so you can work through their leads to get to their leads, to get to their leads, to get to their leads. Why not do it quicker? Okay. Case studies. So quite a few years ago, the very first time I started trying some of this stuff, it took me in 24 months. I personally enrolled 105 people, which is a lot. Okay. Which is pretty incredible. But what happened was 43 of those people, I had never even talked to them until they had already enrolled. When the first time that happened, I thought it was a fluke. I thought the guy had made a mistake. I called him up. I said, "How did you find me?" And he told me. And then the next time it happened, I was pretty impressed. And then I was like, oh, I might be onto something here. Next time I did it, next company I tried this with, in 7 months, I personally enrolled 177 people. 151 of them I hadn't even talked to until they'd already enrolled. Okay. Think about if your inbox got all these emails. You know how you get emails when somebody enrolls? Okay. The next one I tried, 46 days, 110 people enrolled, 62 of them I never even talked to until they'd already enrolled. Okay. Now they're totally different companies. These are all totally different companies, these case studies. This one was kind of my, one now that I'd gotten the hang of this and I could really dial it in. I can do this over and over and over again. I can teach it. It's automated, that whole 9 yards. In 90 days, personally, enrolled 160 people, 152 of those I'd never even talked to until they'd already enrolled. And in that same company, I'd personally enrolled over 300 now, and probably 340 of them had joined without me even talking to them until or after they got in. Pretty insane. Okay, and that's again inbox showing these enrollments. And recently I started something else, just because I just love networking. I love different products, different services. 30 days, personally enrolled 42 people, and you get the idea. Okay, so there's a lot of info coming right now. I'm going to make it as simple as possible, but I'm just trying to get you to understand what I'm doing here, because I'm going to show you the trainings that I do that will help you get this stuff going. Okay, so couple key things. I learned this a long time ago, and this changed the way I did my business. I heard a guy say this. He said, the system is the leverage by which you turn ordinary people into extraordinary performers. He was explaining McDonald's and why they were such a good, because this was not a networker. This was a business person doing a big training. And he said that great businesses do not look for extraordinary people. Great businesses look for ordinary people and leverage them with extraordinary systems. And he said, if you're at McDonald's and you have a franchise, does McDonald's hire the best and the brightest? Do they always have those? And of course not. You know, you can get high school kids to step in there because there's a system in place that allows somebody to be successful quickly. The other thing is the myth of motivation. This one jumped out to me when he said this. Rather than motivate people to increase productivity, create systems to increase productivity, and the motivation will naturally follow. Most people and most success in network marketing comes from ignorance on fire. I'd rather have ignorance on fire than knowledge on ice every day of the week, but it's usually the enthusiasm that gets somebody in, not necessarily a system. The person that they're talking to or has gotten some people in usually has a little bit of credibility and influence. What I'm showing you are systems to take care of that, okay, that allow you to not have to be an expert. You're just the messenger, not the message. Now, I studied this out. I started doing networking and I started recruit, wrote a book on it called Network Marketing Made Easy, where I used 5 steps, where I prospected, contacted, present, follow up, and repeat. Now, I basically taught people how to make phone calls. Okay, I did it old school. But then I began, as I learned the internet, how to automate this. I asked myself, how can I automate this process? Because automation is to your time exactly what compounding interest is to your money. We've all learned the compounding interest theory in network marketing, you know, 2 who get 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, that kind of thing. Same thing can happen with your business in this. Because if you can create a funnel, and that's kind of the buzz out there, but you have to understand what it really means, is all a funnel is a series of steps put in a strategic order where the goal is to take your customer on a journey that makes them most likely to go from a prospect to a customer to a rep. Okay. And it's done through the automated lead generation funnel formula that I show you. Is this. I learned that with the same principles as 5 steps, I just tweaked them to do traffic, landing, capture, rapport, and proposal. So traffic, in most cases, people know or understand what organic is. It means you make a blog post, you make a Facebook page, and you hope somebody sees it. The difference is it's the same principle as if you were hungry for corn. Organic would be this similar to you going out into a field, digging the dirt, planting a kernel, watering it, and so on, and hoping it grows. I personally am not that patient, and you don't have to be, because you can now go to the store and buy corn. That's the difference between organic and paid. Paid traffic is now traffic. Now traffic. Think about this. If you can just tweak a few things and get 1 or 2 things working, because you can do this stuff at like $1 a day kind of stuff. I'm not kidding. Okay. So you use these platforms to drive people to some place. And I'm just using this as an example. This book that I offer for free, the Network Marketing Made Easy book. You can get one if you want. Just go to my MikeHealyTraining.com and click on book. And this could be a blog giveaway. It could be you could have somebody opt in and get a YouTube video if you wanted to. You capture their content, their information, whether that's through an email address, through a Facebook page, or even through like a pixel that you might have on their website. You build a little rapport with somebody because people are going to join you because they know you, like you, and trust you. That's all you're doing with this process, is you're building rapport. That's the number one thing. And then they'll typically tell you if they want in or not, because you'll just offer it up there. And if done correctly, like I showed you in those case studies, people will join without you even having to talk to them, because you've walked them through and they've learned everything. And everybody is now geared towards watching videos and playing with their phones on the internet. Meet them where they're at. So again, The success secret to the automated lead generation funnel is traffic, landing pages, right? Some funnels and some network marketing. That's what I teach you. That's what these courses are all about that I'm showing you. Okay. You get the traffic and the funnels and then a mastery. All I've been doing is this, is I use different ads, driving traffic to one spot, they opt in and so on. But think about this, at the very bottom there, it says, if I gave you $2 for every dollar you gave me, how many dollar bills would you give me? You know what that's called? That is called a license to print money. So if I can spend $1 per lead and I spend $100 to get 100 leads, and through that funnel, only 1 out of 100 joins, but maybe when they join, they buy a certain package or a product or whatever, I make $200. I doubled my money. And think about that. If you do that once, you can do it twice. You can hit bigger target markets. You can fish in the right ponds. Think about that. Most people don't fish in the pond where somebody may or may not be interested. So watch this. You have the ability to reach millions of, keyword here, targeted people through these platforms. Let's talk about Google ads for a second, because I'm just showing you what the potential and power of these are. And if you can make your decision at the end here if you want to learn them. Okay. The power of Google ads is this, is you can target people with your ads and your message and your company or your opportunity, your products, whatever, on base stuff they visit, websites they visited, because Google keeps track of all this. Videos they've watched on the internet, whether it was yours or somebody else's, keywords they typed, and things they do. Like you can literally, it's just so bizarre, and I know you've been typed about it. You've been targeted yourself. It's all about talking to the right people at the right time about the right thing. It saves you so much time. Once you're in the back office of the Google ads thing, you can pick what you want. You can pick leads, generate traffic, website traffic, or create a campaign. You can do different types. I love doing video, display, and search. Those are my favorites. You can target your city, state, countries, all that stuff. You can do it by days or nights. I always obviously leave it running. I'm just showing you the advantages. You can target them by device. Okay, obviously I usually run them across all of them. You can, if you just are in something or selling just a woman's product, why talk to a man? Right? You can uncheck the male and boom, your ad only goes to ladies. Or maybe you only want to talk to people between 45 and 54. You can do that. That's how powerful this stuff is. Okay, because really all you're doing is you're using certain ads like display and Gmail ads to make them aware. You can remarket, bring them back, close the deal. This is a perfect example of a display ad. This is just an image that is anybody that I targeted through specific things like their keywords, their interests, and so on. Specifically, obviously, network marketers I'm targeting, because if you want to build a network, if you want to build a football team, recruit football players. If you want to build a network marketing business, recruit network marketers. Not rocket science here, right? So I use this. It says brand new company launch, new MLM company launching headline. Well, if they click on it, it takes them where I want them to go, right? Okay. And like I said, you can target them through the keywords, topics, or placements. Placements are literally, if you had an influencer that had a huge YouTube channel, you can send your ads directly to those. If they've monetized their channel, you can actually put your video in front of those ads. Everybody's seen those. I know you have. Or you can actually target that audience of people that have been watching those videos. Okay. Gmail ads are one of the coolest things that they have, because you can literally stick your message in someone's inbox based on any of the targetings that I just showed you. Perfect example. Here I am, targeted myself, new product MLM launching. If you were in network marketing and you saw new product MLM launching and you were a product MLM person, what do you think you would do? You'd click on it. And this would open up where you could click play, and right in your inbox, you would play a short 3-minute video that I did. I basically just did it with my phone, my iPhone. And on the video, I say, hey, if you want to hear about this, so I talked like 2-3 minutes, and I say, hey, if you want lots of information, click visit the site, click the button, and boom, they takes them right to my landing page, and they can do it. It's what it looks like on a mobile device. It's just incredible. Want a free copy of my book? Guess who I'm targeting, right? Network marketers. Oh, they see this. That's, hey, I want network marketing to be easy for me, and boom, I get them on my list. And guess what I do? I market to them. I share tips with them. I get them trained, that kind of thing. I train them, give them value. Okay. Check this out. This book specifically, this this one alone right here. This is my book, unique views, over 4,200 conversions, means people that actually opted in to get my book. That's a 71% conversion rate. You think I'm hitting the right market? Think about that. How much easier is networking if you're talking to the right people at the right time about the right things? Okay. And remarketing, obviously, that's anywhere they visited. You can actually get your stuff back in front of them. And I'm not going to go through all that. I want to show you YouTube. Okay. Currently, I have about 28,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Lots of great content on there. You're welcome to go there. Just type in Mike Healy in YouTube. You'll probably find me. Okay. But it's cool because you can use you can make YouTube videos, whether they're public or unlisted, and turn them into video ads that run before. Like if I was targeting network marketers, I could run this ad where I did a campaign where I was marketing a residual service, and it's called My Residual Formula Invite Video, where I did a 2-minute video on here, and I invited them to go watch, and then boom, they would go there. I even allowed them to opt in without opting in because I didn't care, because it was, I knew I was going to be able to retarget them anyhow by the pixels on there, and they watched a short video. It's about a 30-minute video, but think about that. Think about the power of that. I was marketing a product one time, 8,800 views. I just drove it straight to traffic that I thought was interested. And then I followed up with this video as the follow-up video. So I retargeted them with another video that was similar to that, explaining why I joined the company of that product. And then, because if anybody that watched that, I drove more traffic to another video. This one I did have public, so it's got a lot more views on it, but I had 23,000 views on that. 23,000 views on a YouTube video that basically explains that. And so what I did is, if you think about it, I use YouTube videos, driving traffic, retargeting to create that rapport with people and teach them some stuff. Facebook ads, same thing. You go in and you can you can get them to go to your traffic to your website. Engagement means that if you made a post on Facebook, you can amplify it, and video views and lead generation is insane. And if you look at how many people you're potentially have ability to advertise to, it's 2.1 billion. Okay. If you can't sign people up with that market, you probably shouldn't be in the industry. But you can use all kinds of things: carousel ads, videos, images. How cool is this though? Check this out. Facebook is here to make money, not just to entertain us. Facebook is here to make money. You can actually, there's a thing called audience insights that I teach everyone on Facebook. As an example, if I'm trying to recruit network marketers, why not run ads to network marketing pages on Facebook, their audience? I can type it in, and if I want to expand on that, I can click on that, see what page likes they have that are similar. That's insane, right? Perfect example. I use this one. Hey, want to get customers for network marketing business? Made a post, a little video post, and basically I said, hey, make a comment with the example, and I sent them there, and I ran a few bucks to do that. But you can see the reach on that. Pretty simple. I think I ran like $30 on that one. This one was a blockbuster, simple one. Keto Hack Your Body in 60 Minutes Less. I was marketing a keto product, 199 shares. All this was is a blog post with a picture of keto type food. And you don't have to pay for shares. So I spent $40 on this specific post, had 227 likes and loves, 41 people commented, and 199 people shared for $40. And I probably made around $6,000 or $7,000 just off that ad alone. Okay. Another one, network marketing book, targeting networkers. 56 people shared that. Over 1,000 people viewed it. $30 spent. You getting this? Are you understanding the power of what I'm showing you? You got to start thinking outside the box if you want to do something big. Instagram is the exact same thing. You can run the exact same ads because Facebook owns Instagram, and you just have to keep the videos shorter, or you can run an image on there and have them click on something that goes check it out. Very, very simple. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how to get this stuff. Okay. Because this stuff's not theory. And I have been paid hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last years to do this for not just myself through networking, but it's created another secondary source of income because people figured out how I do this stuff and they've hired me to do it. So think about that. If you learn some of this stuff, you can actually create your own business out of it in addition to that. And regardless if you're a newbie or somebody that kind of understands, I have the ability to simplify it, make it easy for you. Okay. So here's the good news. You get to choose. Option one, you can just stick with the old school, make a list of friends and family. Okay. A lot of people, that's kind of tough. Or you can learn how to do it the way I do it. Invest in yourself, learn how to rock and roll this thing. But I will tell you this, I still do talk to friends and family. You know why? Because I can give them an advantage when they do now join me, because I can teach them this kind of stuff. So if you learn this, you can teach your downline. You can teach anybody that comes in or anybody that's poo-pooed you in the past, because you got new skills that aren't just, hey, let's do home meetings. How do you do home meetings in today's day and age, right? Like I said earlier, at the very beginning of this, the ultimate formula for MLM success is simply this: traffic landing proposal, or traffic landing capture rapport proposal. And I've got the training packages that teach you each one of those step by step. How to do the ads, how to do the funnels, and I have a plenty of funnels that I give away for free in that package, by the way. Okay, so check this out. In the Google Ads Mastery, all these different things are taught to you. Normally, I sell this package by itself for $4.97 when I do conferences. Okay, YouTube's Mastery, probably one of my favorite things, obviously, to advertise with. And not only do I advertise with it, but the stuff I teach in here will get your YouTube channel ranking quickly in your company. I teach all these things: SEO tools, end screen, cards, best practices, and so on. Again, $4.97 for that one normally. Facebook ads, same scenario. Retargeting is probably one of my favorite things, and getting in front of the right people at the right time about the right stuff. And then the funnel, $4.97. I teach you how to map funnels so you know exactly why you're doing it before you build anything. Top 4 funnels that convert, and I have I think I have more than 5 right now already made that you can get. And at any time, you can always ask me if you get any of these packages. You can always ask me, and I'll get you any funnels that you need that you've seen that I have. And then the next Network Marketing Mastery course, this one's huge, but I only sell this one for normally $197, but it's over 30 videos. I got all kinds of marketing tips, teach core tasks, comp plan strategies. I've got some live seminars, audio training stuff in there, and some other advanced marketing strategies in there. So if you were to get, if you look at all these together, all 5 courses, that's more than 70 videos in a course. Okay. Again, this is 20 some years worth of understanding network marketing, in the last 11 doing it, internet marketing. And if you were to actually hire somebody to do a lot of this stuff for you, run the ads, create the pages, and so on, it's probably going to start you between $2,500 and $10,000 a month for the basics. Okay. And if you hire me at a small contract, I usually do about 15 for a 3-month contract just to get you started. Okay. So the courses aren't 10 grand, they aren't 5. And each course, like I said, is around $4.95. But you can get the whole bundle of these for $9.97. I throw in the MLM Mastery course for free. However, as a thank you for watching the entire presentation, I am offering a limited time discount of 40% off. Okay, 40% off if you just use the code MY40. Okay, MY40. So if you use MY40 as the code, you'll be able to get it, because the Marketing Mastery Bundle course normally is $9.97 altogether. That would get it to you at $5.99 after discount. And you go to my page, you can see, like I said, all these costs, what they are. But because you took the time, that means that you're telling me that you're interested. And I want to make sure you get the best value here, and I can work with you and so on if you need help. So let me jump on here and go solo real quick and close this out. So what I'm going to tell you is this: is if you are looking to take your business to the next level, whether it's network marketing or just regular marketing or any type of business out here, these are the things you have to know. If you want to be an expert, you want to go to the next level, you want to be a pro. And I've had people buy these packages that have regular businesses just because they wanted to learn the language, understand what they were hiring people to do, that kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. But if you take the time to go through these courses, learn the basics and get started, I've gotten plenty of people that have given me testimonies, emails, and so on, that said that these things have helped them a tremendous amount. And I would love to feature you. If you get these packages, one of the cool things is you go through my courses, you get some results, I'll feature you on my channel. I mean, like I said, I got 28,000 subscribers. If it works out good, I'll advertise using you in the videos, that kind of thing, because you help me, I help you, kind of thing. And I think that's what's really nice about this type of business. But anyhow, I would suggest that you go to my page. There's probably a button around here on this page that you can get on here for jumping on here, whether you're watching this on, I think I got it on different channels, Facebook, YouTube, Zoom. You can click on the button or the link. You can go to MikeHealyTraining.com and get some of the other stuff. You can see the store. If you just click on store, it'll take you right to it, the page that has all those things. But if you use my40 as the promo code, you'll get that 50% discount or 40% discount because you watched the whole thing and you're this far on here. So anyhow, I'd love to work with you again, like I said. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the other videos. Thanks.